Hi guys, it's your girl Swaggy, and I decided to make another video about myself because my previous one did pretty good. And here comes my next video about my inferiority complex. Yes, back in those days when I was a teenager, I had a big issue with myself. I was born with a big birthmark from my shoulder. It was going down. All my right hand was in a bright red marks, and when I was feeling hot it was getting more red, and when I was feeling cold it was getting red and blue, and it looked so weird to me. That time I was thinking, oh, that looks weird, that's crazy. And people were asking me, oh, are you having an allergy? What is that? Or is that a burn? Or what happened? Did you scratch yourself? I was like, no, nothing happened to me. I was just born that way. That's my birthmark. But all those questions honestly made me feel really insecure, because I started to feel less than other people. And when people were looking at my hand, I was feeling like they have an issue with me also, and I was feeling sad, frustrated, and I just lost a feeling in myself, you know. And my mother, she started notice those things, like instead of short sleeve when it was summer, I was putting a long sleeve. My mother was saying to me, like, what's going on, why you don't wear short sleeve because it's so hot there. So I would say no, I would not tell her about my birthmark, but I guess she picked up that was the reason of me wearing long clothes. So she was saying to me, there's nothing to be ashamed of. That's how you was born, and that's how God made you. So don't even think nothing about yourself. You're perfectly alright. But that time, nothing and nobody could change my mind about myself. So I was keep wearing those long hot sleeves, you know, sweating from head to toe, but continuously wearing long sleeves. So my mother, she was thinking about that issue also, and she decided to take me to the doctor so the doctor could give us advice. And we went to see a professional doctor who was specialized on birthmarks and everything, like stuff like that, you know. So the doctor gave us two options. First option was to remove it with liquid nitrogen, and he said that liquid might hurt your birthmark and it might change it to a scar. So I was like, that's not an option. No, because even if I hated my birthmark, I was like, no matter what, I'm not gonna change my birthmark to an ugly scar. So the next options he gave us is to use a laser treatment, but he couldn't say how long the course would take, and he also couldn't say that I would come out of it without some scars also. So he said it would be 50-50. If you're lucky enough, you would have a nice skin. If you're not really lucky, you would have a scars. small scars because laser strikes with small dots. It's like a dots with a light, and when they strike like 30 times in one time. Like one procedure contains 30 strikes, so every single strike burns, and it just tries to burn your birthmark from inside because of the red pigment. It tries to take it out. So I was so insecure, so I agreed on it, and I was going every month on those laser treatment course. So they struck me, and it was so painful. Every time I was leaving the clinic, I was crying because they were burning my skin, and I was feeling so hurt. And like after I went there about 5 times, I said to myself, enough, I am not going back. I'm not going back because it was a real hell and I experienced so much pain. So I said to myself, I'm gonna love myself the way I am. I never came back. And I can show you the result. I was left with it. I needed to attend more LASIK treatment procedures, but I rejected it, and I was left with this. My birthmark now looks not that red, it looks pinkish, and my birthmark was also here, but last year I covered it with a tattoo, so you can barely see something now. When we were in Asia with my husband living, Asian people were asking me like Russian people, what is that? But I wasn't insecure anymore. I was proudly wearing my birthmark, and I just said to myself, no, nobody will make me go back to this weird laser treatment. And in Jamaica, like now, almost nobody is asking me what is that. Some people just gonna say nice tattoo, but they are not gonna ask nothing about my birthmark. So I feel very comfortable with it, and that was my lesson, how I got rid of my inferiority complex. And I understood a really important thing, that God made people looking different, not because it's ugly, because it is interesting to live in the world full of different people, and every person is unique, because some people born with blonde hair, some people born with curly hair, some people born with orange hair. It just makes our world spicy, with the sauce. It doesn't look that boring, and it's nothing to be ashamed of. The way he was born, just proudly carry it. And I learned that I went through a lot of pain, a lot of waste of money. We wasted with my mom a lot of money trying to get rid of that stress. But trust me, in Russia people say if you have a big birthmark, you was marked by God, so it's a God mark, sometimes they say it. And those little dots, I have a lot of them too, but people also say it's a good sign if you be born with a lot of them, so you are blessed. So now I'm just saying I'm blessed, and if somebody gonna say, I'm gonna say that's my birthmark, that's my blessings. So be proud of who you are, and don't be stressed, because we live only once, and if you have nothing to do with how you look, then it's no problem. Just take it easy and enjoy your life. So yes guys, I hope you interested. It was interesting you to know about my inferiority complex, and write in the comment section about your issues with yourself if you have some, and let's talk about it. And see you next time. Bye bye.